Let's face it, when visiting an amusement park, there's always going to be something weird or funny that happens that you're going to remember for a long time. So for Kings Island Week Day 4, I invited some fellow YouTubers, Coasterverse and Zero G Coasters, to talk about some of the stories they've had when they visited Kings Island. This episode honors last year's Kings Island Week, where I kinda did the same thing. So I hope you guys enjoy, and here's Zero G Coasters to start it off.
Hello everybody, it is Zero G Coasters, and today I'm going to be talking about my best experiences at Kings Island. So the first one was on a cold night in May, when we were going in the line for last trick of the night on Diamondback, and we got back row for it, and as we were going through the splashdown, I put my hand back like this, so I can feel the splashdown with my hand, and I absolutely got soaked on that ride. It was hilarious and amazing experience. And the second experience that I will always remember at Kings Island is the Beast reopening day. When it reopened to the public after the retracking, I was there for one of the first trains, and overall everyone was super hyped for it, and the atmosphere was just amazing. I don't think I met a single soul that day that was not excited for the Beast reopening, and it was amazing. And the third and final experience that I will remember forever at Kings Island is when it was a Friday and it was super rainy in the morning, but when the rain cleared out, everything was open and it was a walk-on, so we could just get on 7 coasters in an hour or so. It was an absolutely crazy day, and I will remember that forever. Anyways, thank you for watching.
Another Kings Island story I have is with Orion, and it's what makes me like Orion as much as I do. Me and my friend had ridden it a couple times before, and it was one of our favorite rides. But this time was different, and we got assigned a back row. And I wasn't really an enthusiast back then, so I didn't really know what to expect with back row. But anyways, we left the station and went up the lift hill, and we started to crest the lift hill, and I realized how insane the back row was after we got yanked over the first drop, which was incredible. And then the speed hill was the best element I've ever felt, and still to this day is one of the best. I've ridden other coasters now, so it isn't my favorite anymore, but at the time it was my favorite. So then we entered the twisted hill before the brakes, and that was insane. I think it was the surprise factor that we didn't know what the back row had in store for us that made me really enjoy that ride, and that's why I really like Orion as much as I do. Speaking of Orion, here's Elena from Coasterverse to share her experience with the ride.
Okay, so I've only been to Kings Island once, but I would absolutely love to go back. It's such an amazing park that I just need to experience more of. Now, if you've watched my channel before, you'll know that I haven't gotten a night ride on the Beast yet, but I did get a night ride on Mystic Timbers, Diamondback, and Orion. But today, I'll be talking about what happened after riding Orion after the park closed. So, after making it in line with just a couple minutes to spare, my aunt and I waited as the fun Fireworks in 50 event went on, hearing the sound of fireworks from our spot on the steps without actually being able to watch it. Now, we didn't get last train of the night, but we were pretty dang close, and let's just say, waiting for an hour in the queue after park close was so worth it. My aunt and I decided to make our last ride photo of the trip kind of a funny one, and we came off pretty satisfied. Until we had to go back to our locker to get our stuff. I mean, hey, we knew our passcode, that's for sure, but we didn't know our locker number itself, so that left only one option. Go through every locker until we found ours. And by this time, it was like 11:30 at night, and we had been walking all day in the heat of an Ohio summer and just wanted to go home. But finally, after 20 minutes of looking, at least, I entered the passcode into one of the lockers and it swung open. You would have thought that we won the lottery that day, and it was a very interesting way to end my first visit to Kings Island.
Well, thanks for listening to some of our Kings Island stories. I hope you guys enjoyed, and let me know if you have any stories down in the comments below. Also, go check out Coasterverse and Zero G Coasters, the link will be in the description. I highly suggest checking out their channel. It's much like mine, and you're gonna find great coaster content in their videos. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow for day 5, the final day of Kings Island Week.